Larry Almond has always had an appreciation for older things, but that extends far past the collection of antiques lining his barber shop. He also appreciates his older customers, and he goes out of his way to show it.
They can't drive no more, and they can't, do the things they once could do because they've got older in age. So I don't mind going out once a month and giving them a free haircut.
Almond says he got the idea to give free haircuts on the first Monday of every month about 30 years ago. He drives all the way to their homes, as far as York, Alabama, and his customers tell me he won't accept a dime for his work, not even to pay for gas. Many of these customers are now seeing the third generation of their families come into his shop, so Almond says he feels like it's the least he can do.
They put food on my table and help me pay my bills, so that's what I can do in return to give to them.
Beth Gainey, a barber at Larry's, has seen firsthand just how much his customers mean to him.
He has a real close relationship. He's really good with them. He encourages them and tells them about Jesus, and he's really good.
Talking to his customers about Jesus is another benefit for Almond. He uses the visits as a ministry opportunity. Almond also gives free haircuts for any preachers who come through his door.
I just love the Lord and love to do things for Him.
Almond says his monthly visits mean as much to him as they do to the men he visits, and he has no plans to stop collecting old friends or old antiques anytime soon. Tresca Jackson has a unique contribution to her church, and it's one she never expected. It all started just a few years ago when she would ask her grandson's friends if they wanted to come to church with them.
I would just ask them, you guys want to come to church? Because they're there, they're not doing anything. So then my truck, I had started to have to make 2 and 3 trips, and I was like, I better ask for some help.
So Pastor Mike Bowles at the Evangel Temple handed over the keys to the van, but that wasn't enough.
Got her another van, and she filled it up. And so she had both vans filled to capacity. She come to me one day and said, Pastor Mike, if you'll get me a bus, I'll fill it up.
This is Mike Smith. He drives the bus for us.
The bus seats 26, and Tresca and Mike go out each week to fill it to capacity.
Pretty noisy sometimes with Tresca. She's my right hand. She sits right over my shoulder right here. She always keeps the kids in check.
Last week, she filled the bus up and a van full of kids. It's an amazing thing.
Sunday, she brought in 39.
There's a lot of lonely kids out there, and they're seeking for things of the world, but we have here the love of Jesus, and that's what they need.
Tresca says a few years ago she'd have never imagined she'd be bringing in busloads full of kids to church, but now she'll keep pushing forward in high gear. 12 women at Bethany Baptist Church are spreading warmth the best way they know how, with a little homemade love. 4 years ago, they began a prayer shawl ministry to help those in need by quilting, sewing, and crocheting.
I came to visit one day, and I was just surprised at all the things they did. And I thought that they were truly needed to be recognized.
I was surprised too. Although they only meet once a week, so far these ladies have crafted 700 baby blankets and hats, as well as hundreds of adult hats, quilts, shawls, saddlebags, and more. For some of the women, making items like quilts is something they've perfected over the years.
I'm working on my 363rd one now.
Elma Jean Culpepper has been quilting for 25 years and says this is a great way to see her work help others.
We just got started doing it, and it just has worked into this, and we've enjoyed every minute of it.
Every item they craft goes to charitable organizations, hospital nurseries, the Anderson Cancer Center, neonatal care, and those in the community in need. They even use donated Walmart bags to create mats for the homeless.
So far, everyone that we've given them to has just been overjoyed to get one. They're just so thankful, and we're hoping that by our giving them, it'll express God's love to them.
Their work doesn't just help outside the church walls, it helps inside as well.
I've learned so much just being here, listening to the fellowship and the talk, and found out all kinds of interesting things about these ladies in the community. We have a great time, and it's a wonderful legacy.